Welcome on into the 10th episode of the Heel Tactics Podcast.
Big one here.
Double digits. We've made it. Barely getting double-digit views, but we've made it.
We made it. Yeah. I'm shocked we've gotten to 10. It feels like we're on 3, realistically.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like it's been 10 episodes. But here we are, back to the roots. A good old Raw and Smackdown episode.
Truly. First... these barely ever happen.
Yeah, it feels like these barely ever happen now. But yeah, I thought overall SmackDown was kind of lackluster. Raw was a little bit more exciting.
Like usual, Raw's the better
Yeah.
show. That's at least my opinion. I felt that way for a few years now. Even during a lot of the Prime Bloodline
Yeah, but I
stuff.
say when Bloodline was the SmackDown headliner every week, I was 100%
But if
SmackDown.
Roman wasn't on that episode of SmackDown, it wasn't that good of an episode.
That's a valid point. But yeah, SmackDown has really solidified itself as the B show. Raw is definitely the A show.
Flagship show.
On Netflix, where it belongs.
Where Netflix gets to say, oh, we want him on our brand. We're just going to take him from SmackDown, and
Pretty
SmackDown
much.
gets nobody in return.
Yeah, SmackDown's feeling
Like when it was all on
bare
USA and
bones.
Fox, there would be trades. Like Kevin Owens went to SmackDown. Rey
this
Mysterio went to Raw.
Yeah, this guy went to Raw. Yeah,
LA Knights is on Raw.
nobody's on
SmackDown gets
SmackDown.
literally nobody.
Yeah, but I don't know. We had Cena, we had Cody, we had Drew, we had Logan, we had Solo, Sammy. I mean, we had a decent amount of names on the show, so it just
did.
felt more lackluster than Raw.
We started the show with John Cena.
John Cena, go.
Yes, because he's back.
He's back as the babyface that everyone loves.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. This means so much to me. Come on, John. You got to give me something better than that.
It's exactly what you would expect John Cena to say, though.
But it's not. I want John Cena to come out there and say, I hate you guys, and I'm the champ, the forever champ.
No, I did like that they
I'm
still
walking
announced
away
him.
with this belt. I don't like that. If
I
he's
liked
not
it.
currently the champ, you can call him the Never Seen 17. Don't call him the last real champion.
Cody Rhodes, your champion.
But
He is
still,
the last real
Seth
champion.
Rollins is the world champion right now.
Well, Seth was champ while Cena was champ. So, I mean.
Well, Cena was a liar.
Well.
Cena's still lying. Like when he saw R-Truth and acted like R-Truth was doing the heel scene.
You've taken two characters and completely ruined everything.
You built so much for heel Cena and for Ron Killings just to throw it all in the garbage with a one segment backstage joke.
Yep.
All of it. Everything John Cena's done, he's acting like he literally didn't do. And Ron Killings is right back to being R-Truth.
R-Truth. Yep.
Who's driving now?
No.
Triple H.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I love Truth as a character.
But with the fumble
they
is
had
generational.
So much momentum behind him.
So much momentum instantly gone after a week. And then it's like, okay, maybe he's gone for something. And now he's back. And it's just, he's
R-Truth
He's
again.
R-Truth again.
Yeah. Which some fans are going to love.
I mean, it's not that I'm not
annoyed.
going to love that he's R-Truth again for the fact that he's R-Truth again.
Yeah.
But how horribly you fumbled the Ron Killings story.
Agreed.
That was your big moment at Money in the Bank. That was our first talking point on the show, really.
Yeah, was
Ron
R-Truth
Killings returning.
Ron Killings.
And we were like, oh my God, this is about to be a generational run. No.
Nope.
Garbage.
Sidelined, joked out yet again.
Literally used as a stepping stone for Punk Cena, which also doesn't matter now.
Yep.
Then used as the stepping stone for Damian Alistair.
Yep.
And that's it. Now he's R-Truth again.
Now he's back to being John Cena's #1 fan.
Literally, like, why am I supposed to give a crap? Why am I supposed to give a crap when you've done 4 months of storytelling, 5 months of storytelling with Cena as a heel, and now he's instantly on a dime. He loves Cody Rhodes. He's teaming with Cody Rhodes. He's hugging Cody Rhodes. He loves R-Truth. R-Truth's not Ron Killings anymore. He's so quick to fight Logan Paul, who he just teamed with as a heel.
Yeah, the moment Logan came out, the first thing I thought of was when we were talking about the tag match
That
with
Logan
Cena and Logan,
carried.
and you were like, they're literally using Logan now so they don't have to have him involved with Cena's retirement run.
Nope.
Wrong.
Nope.
Yet again. I will say this to your point you were saying about why should I give a crap. One, because I give a crap about Ron Killings the person. and John Cena the person. So it's Cena's retirement run. I'm gonna give a crap no matter what. R-Truth, they fumbled the bag for sure, but I still love R-Truth. So I mean, I'll still support him, but they fumbled both. I don't disagree with you at all. It annoys me too, but I guess I'll look past that.
I don't know. It's harsh. But Cena came out there. As far as Brock Lesnar goes, y'all know I don't back down from a fight. 2-3 weeks ago. Oh, I can't. I'm so mentally exhausted. I can't do this match with you, Cody, in my right mind.
Yeah, well...
But now he's ready to fight Brock Lesnar?
He also said, I don't know who in their right mind would think I would choose to fight Brock at this point in time. But I never back down from a fight. So it's almost like he's trying to lead away how they've said Cena's picking his opponents for the final run. Like he's basically saying, I didn't pick Brock, but he's here, so I'll do what I need to do.
And for anyone else in the locker room... If you want some, come get some, because the champ is here. No, he's not.
Actually,
he's not the champ.
The champ is here.
Well, that was after.
To Cody.
Logan Paul comes out, understandably so confused and disappointed at John Cena. Yeah. I'm on Logan Paul's side. Do I want him to beat John Cena? No. Do I get why he came out and started crapping on John Cena?
Absolutely.
Fully. Basically, he's just like, oh, if you're handing out matches, I want one. Mm-hmm. And the Cena's like, all right. And then Drew McIntyre comes out.
Well, Cena wants to do it then and there. He's hyping it up.
Logan Paul's like, I'm so excited to do it in a French-speaking country.
Because they're in Canada.
Just not here.
In France. Clash in Paris. Yeah. Cena accepts the match. Drew jumps him. And then...
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The GOAT.
The new world champion. Doesn't even get a second of promo time on the show.
Yeah, the untouchable, greatest babyface of all time. WWE's knight in shining armor, Cody Rhodes comes out.
Saves John Cena, his best friend. They've been besties for like the past 4 months at least. Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely just hanging out. Well,
especially since Mania.
Mama Rhodes and John Cena's mom are actually friends.
Cody makes the save. Cena announces that him and Cody will team up tonight against Logan and Drew. The champ is here, and he points
cool
at
that
Cody.
they're getting a John Cena match on SmackDown, but
which it's in Canada, so makes sense. It's one of the last times. It's probably the last time WWE will be in Canada.
And it was fully used for setup too. It might be Cena's last time in Canada.
Yeah, probably so. So it makes sense. But yeah, so
the match ended in a DQ.
Logan low blowed him.
Yes, that's how it happened.
Yeah,
lots of DQs going around on Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, they had the match. It was heavy Cody in the beginning, which makes sense. You're giving Cody or Cena the rest. Cody's supposed to be the workhorse of the good guy side. Gets the hot tag to Cena, shoulder tackles, 5-knuckle shuffle, goes for the AA, and then Drew, I think, broke up the pin. Cody sent Drew outside. Logan low blows him and chases Cena up the exit
They
ramp.
leave.
They leave arena. You don't see them again. And then Drew Cody decides he's going to beat down Drew.
For no reason.
Being a heel
for
as
literally
a face.
No reason.
Goes and rips the table apart. Fans are going crazy. Drew drops him and just holds the belt and stares at it. Like, I should be the champ, not this guy. Ref comes over and tries to take it from him. Drew's like, I'm keeping this belt. Yeah. He just like lays it on the ground. Does a nasty low altitude claymore to Cody's head through the table.
Low altitude.
I loved it. It brought me so much joy to see Cody's head go through that piece of wood.
That was great. Now, are you starting the Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes feud out of nowhere? Yes. Is it going to end out of nowhere at Clash in Paris? Yes. But the moment itself of the Claymore, cool. There's just like no build to Cody attacking Drew.
You got to start a build somewhere.
Literally, the build is Logan Paul is beefing with John Cena, so Cody Rhodes now feuding with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. Obviously, Drew,
who else was it going to be, though? Who else?
No, yeah, I agree. Keep in mind, Drew is phenomenal. Drew can make a moment out of anything. And the way they did it where he's holding the belt and staring at it.
Yes. For Drew McIntyre, everything's fine. Just for the Cody Rhodes side of things. And for the feud between them, I honestly, this isn't confirmed match for Clash in Paris.
Yeah.
But I would assume it's going to be there. Mm-hmm. I would wish they would leave this belt off and wait to do this till the next pay-per-view.
Give it actual
Give
time
it more
to
time
cook.
because you can do Seth Rollins' title. You have Cena, Logan. You're going to do something for the women's title, I'm sure. You'll probably do Becky, Nikki.
The only problem is you're in like a kind of a rock and a hard place because Cody just won it, so you need him to immediately defend it to show that he's the fighting champ. But it would be better served.
I don't want this match to be that. He can defend against someone else randomly on SmackDown in his Drew McIntyre feud, someone lower on the card. But like The Miz or some crap, I don't know. But save this actual big title match for whatever's coming after Clash in Paris. I don't know what the next pay-per-view is after that. Survivor Series? Or is there going to be something in between that's not announced?
We should have something in
like
between.
Fastlane or something.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you. I don't think it's going to happen.
No,
we'll get a 3-month or 3-week build, and that'll be the end of that. Starting with this week, so we'll get 2 more weeks of build, and then the match will be ending. Yep. But yeah, Drew is apparently coming for Cody's title. Logan and Cena are beefing because Logan's wants a shot at Cena, and Cena
where's
said,
Brock?
Yeah, you bring out Brock just to immediately whether it was
go into a unrelated Logan Paul Cena feud, and then Brock will probably just come out after that match. Why?
I guess because they truly want Brock to be the last opponent, maybe.
Then don't bring him out at SummerSlam.
I agree, but I guess they felt they needed that big moment.
Or Brock's not the last opponent. Maybe Brock faces him at Survivor Series, and then there's someone else after. But
I hope so.
I have a hard time. I'm seeing them bring Brock Lesnar back to not be seen as last match.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he gets involved in the Logan match.
No, he
but
comes
right
out
after destroys Cena and moves on. But
we're in a weird gray area because I fully didn't expect Cena to lose the belt.
Agreed.
Didn't expect him to be faced this soon.
Yes, I agree. I thought Cena would still be a heel, and I thought he would still have the belt around his waist, arm, whatever. It's odd. I mean, we'd be in the same boat. He would just be feuding with a face instead for 3 weeks and then defending in Paris. But I don't know. Like I said, Drew's good enough to give you his best for these next 3 weeks and make us feel something for the feud. But ultimately,
it's not going to be much of anything significant. And then it's just going to be like, okay, Drew lost.
You're not going to build it enough to where
you're not gaining anything out of it. It's just another Cody defense against somebody he hasn't defended against.
Yeah, I don't think the fan base will ever feel for a moment Drew's going to win it.
And the thing is, we've already ran, it wasn't for the belt, but we've already run modern Drew Cody.
Yeah.
In the lead up to War Games, Judgment Day versus Team Cody. Drew pinned Cody. One of the only people to do it.
Well, that won't matter.
No, but I'm saying, like, this isn't, like, newfound territory. This is just revisiting old stuff, really quick build.
I guess they trust Drew enough to do it. And he's the only heel on SmackDown with a high enough ranking to face Cody.
Solo is stuck
with the U.S. title.
Yeah. There's nobody else.
No.
Yet again, last week I asked the question, who is there? This week I'm still asking, who is there?
Because once we get done with Drew,
maybe you'll run Drew for another match. Maybe you'll run him for 3 if you really want to put some depth into this story. But once that's done, who do you got? Because he's not losing to Drew. You'll do Logan Paul.
You got to look at it.
But they've already done Logan Cody in Cody's first title reign.
Yeah. Realistically, it's probably 3 more pay-per-views for sure. Maybe another one or like a Saturday Night Main Event or something before the end of the year and we get into Royal Rumble season.
Crazy, gosh.
Yeah, so you need to either give him throwaway matches for 3 months, 4 months, or
you're going to have to just give him mid-carders.
I don't mind the thought of Drew running a 3-month program. But as soon as you get to Royal Rumble season, it'll switch to whatever he's going to be doing at WrestleMania, and that'll be that. So if they hide behind Drew for 3 months, they won't be in a situation where
the problem is,
who's he fighting?
It's a good 3-month story, but it's only Drew for 3 months, and Cody's title reign just started. Cody and KO went on for like 3 months, but Cody had already defended against a good few other people. Solo, Logan, friggin' AJ. And then he went into the really long storyline of his feud with Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
This is already starting
rip.
out a title reign, which this title reign does kind of just feel like you unpause the TV. Literally not even giving a promo. It's just like WWE's acting like he never lost the belt at this point. But
yeah,
on the SmackDown side of things, they are really acting like everything that happened after Royal Rumble just hasn't happened.
Yeah, didn't occur. Cody's still your champ, and they're moving forward in life.
And they've just lost all their brand.
I didn't even think about it till you've said it tonight, but Cody not talking is the biggest shocking point of it all.
Yeah, there's no new depth or anything with him. Like, he didn't even get to be like, I'm the champ now. It's literally nothing.
It was Cena saying the champ is here and pointing at
them
him.
Clicking resume.
Yeah. Yeah, that was odd. I don't know why it didn't hit me till now, but that was very odd. But let's get away from it. We'll see what happens. We've got 2 more weeks till Clash in Paris. So
You want to just hit our other big talking point, the other world title picture?
we can do that, or we can run through SmackDown, because I don't think there's too much more on SmackDown to hit.
Okay.
And we could just focus up with Raw. You had Solo and the MFTs come
Literally
out to the
just
ring.
giving JC Mateo and Tala Tonga a match against the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, Motor City Machine Guns.
Why
were
is the team not Tonga Loa and Tala Tonga?
brothers would make so much more sense.
They really don't have any confidence in Tonga Loa, dude.
I thought it was good work by Motor City Machine Guns playing up the beaten and battered persona from the TLC match. You knew realistically they weren't going to win this match because Tala Tonga was in the match and they're going to build him to be a beast. It was a decent match. Motor City Machine Guns put on a great show.
It was fine.
It was fine.
There was nothing else you would expect from
it wasn't going to be a barn burner or anything. And then once the MFTs won, Solo got in the ring and said, I'm in my gear. I'm in my boots. I look good. But there's no one in that locker room to fight me.
Because SmackDown's a barren wasteland.
Basically. There's no one back there to fight me, so we're out. I'm leaving this place. Boys, let's go. MFT start to roll out. Aldis comes out and says, actually, I've got somebody here, someone you know pretty well, to fight you tonight. And we get Sami Zayn. Makes sense. They're in Canada. You didn't have KO to be on SmackDown and Sami to be on Raw or vice versa, so you brought Sami out for both shows. It makes sense. The crowd's always going to go crazy for him.
Side note, completely unrelated. When he's recovered, Gunther needs to go to SmackDown.
I can agree to that. Sami fought Solo. Again, decent enough match.
Beat Solo
Sami
on a
beat
roll
Solo.
up. I thought it was going to be one and done. Kind of stupid. I thought, it's over. This was just a match.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn technically should have a U.S. title shot.
Yeah, it was just...
And then later on Raw, after
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's match, during Sami Zayn's
the
match,
very end
the
of it.
MFT attacked him.
I thought it
Take
was,
him out.
like you're saying, a one and done. It was solely meant for the Canadian pop. But you gave us a continuing story with the MFT getting involved.
I was annoyed. If it was one and done, I would have wanted Tonga Loa to be in the tag match and then JC Mateo be the random person to fight Sami Zayn. But since there's apparently somewhere they're going with it, I guess it's fine that it was Solo. Why are we running this so? Are they planning on putting Sammy with Jacob and Jimmy and then doing new Bloodline versus
Solo,
OG Bloodline
Tala,
again?
Loa, JC. If Tama Tonga can get back at War Games, I wouldn't be shocked if it's Bloodline versus Bloodline with the addition of Jacob to Roman's side instead of CM Punk.
Why, dude? Why is this what we're
That's
doing?
the vibes I'm getting from the random
I
Sami
know,
Zayn
but
Solo beef.
It's so not it because Jimmy and Jacob are gonna help him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll end up being, well, maybe you get a fatal four-way for the U.S.
The
title.
only
with all
positive
four
I
of
see
them.
here is if there's a chance that there's a slightly longer term decision to move Sami Zayn to SmackDown from this. He's not really getting what he wants on Raw, move him to
thing
SmackDown,
is-
but don't let him beat Solo.
If the end goal, because they keep pushing that story point of Sammy, I want to be world champion, I'm going to be world champion. At the end of the day, they will put the belt that's on Seth's waist on Sammy before they put the belt that's on Cody.
Unless Cody turns heel. Or Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble. But at that point, it doesn't matter which brand he's on. He gets
he can challenge whoever he wants. But yeah, so we had the Sami Solo match. We had the tag match with Motor City Machine Guns and Tala Tonga and JC Mateo. Street Profits and DIY had a little scuffle backstage.
This story's been brewing for a little while.
Yeah.
It's never going to get any huge spotlight.
No, I did like that Ciampa was like, you guys nearly killed Candice.
Mm-hmm.
This is all your fault. And then, was it Montez? Yeah, Montez looked at Gargano and was like, how you doing, husband of the year or whatever. It was cool. Aldis again says next week.
They called them mother killers.
Oh, yeah, you mother killers. Aldis, Burke it up, whatever beef they were
I
having.
will get control of this tag division. No, you won't.
This tag division is turmoil, as it should be, because I like almost every team in the division.
You're the analyst.
Minus the Wyatts, which we had a weird little vignette from them, too. And if I'm being honest, I couldn't tell you what they even said.
They were legit just like, this is only the beginning.
Please, let it be the end. Like, I saw the screen go fuzzy, and I was like, oh, here we go. And they started talking, and I was like,
They let all of them talk.
Okay.
Couldn't really hear what Eric Rowan said at all.
Can we get
Dexter Loomis'
ahead?
voice? He's a man whose voice doesn't match how he looks at all. He's like, hey, I'm Dexter Loomis. But he's like, big dreads, dark eyes.
All scary looking. Yeah, his voice does not match his body. Next week is Profits DIY.
Probably going to be the match of the night.
Probably so. We also had Charlotte and Alexa. To celebrate Alexa's birthday, Charlotte got her a gift. They rolled to the ring. Charlotte got this nice giant cake that says, congrats, Charlotte Flair.
And
P.S.
Alexa.
Happy birthday, Alexa.
Or it said
Alexa.
plus Alexa.
Plus Alexa, yeah.
And then she got her little doll in the shirt.
Lily doll. And then Charlotte pulled out her doll named Charlie. They're
in
not
the
friends.
shirt.
Yeah,
but they're a
in
team.
the We're Not Friends shirt.
Whatever. I'm here for it. I have no gripes with it.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm fine with the story because them getting the tag titles helped the story.
I think both of them are struggling to take anything seriously because both of them, how they do their promos, I feel like you could tell they're about to just start laughing.
Start dying laughing, yeah.
They're just playing these really childish characters.
Yeah, Chelsea Green and the Hervis interrupt them to say
she loves Canada, but she hates wherever they were, or some crap.
Basically, I'm a Canadian, but if y'all are gonna cheer for these two idiots, I don't want to be Canadian or something like that.
I'm gonna take away my passport.
My passport, yeah, I'll turn in my passport. They end up having a match.
You knew there was gonna be some sort of match. Charlotte came out in ring gear.
I was glad.
It was a singles.
It was singles. I did not want them to turn
already
around.
dump another potential tag team title match in 2 weeks.
Turn around. You just fought Judgment Day. Don't fight the Secret Hervis yet.
Don't get rid of 2 of your 3 challengers that quickly.
Charlotte fought Chelsea. I would just say Chelsea Green, no matter what, she's barely ever wins matches, and she still is one of the best out there every night in the women's division.
She be throwing slaps.
She's so good. But it's a solid match. We know Charlotte can go. We know Chelsea can go. We get a sheet cake brought it back into the ring. And
no DQ. It's not a DQ if you hit someone on a cake.
Yeah, which Wade Barrett made sure to make a point of. If that had been a steel chair, Charlotte would be kicked out of this match right now because Chelsea goes to do the Unprettier on her.
The Unprettier.
Charlotte.
I can never remember her name for it because I'm like, it's the kill switch.
Yeah, Charlotte flips it around, does it on her into the cake, and after the match, Alexa and Charlotte eat cake while posing with their tag titles. So you can tell they're having a lot of fun with it.
Chelsea's just sitting in the corner crying with cake on her face.
She's
Secret Hervis, like usual, not helping her out with anything.
Except for putting a cake in the ring, which they put the cake and then Alba pushes it while Piper holds her legs and pushes her further in the ring.
That was awesome.
So weird, but so good.
Efficient. Love the Secret Hervis. They're great at their job.
Chelsea Green, truly. Doesn't matter what they tell her to go out there and do. She does it to a T.
It's so funny to me that there's still this Secret Hervis character. They're nowhere near the U.S. title at all.
So far removed from
They're halfway on Raw. They're fighting Stephanie Vacquet half the time. But, hey, they're still the Secret Hervis.
And speaking of U.S. title, we did have a little Julia sighting backstage.
There was a lot to go on in that segment, honestly.
Yeah, we started with Jade.
Tiffany.
Oh, no, Tiffany. Tiffany talking.
Tiffany was like, yeah, y'all shocked I'm the champ?
Yeah.
I mean,
Jade pulls up and says, if you hadn't got your foot on the rope or something like that, or if you hadn't found the rope, I think is what she said, I'd be your champ right now. And Tiffany said, well, if we run it back, it'll end the same way, me walking out as champ. Mm-hmm. Tiffany leaves. Jade's still standing there when Julia and Kiana James pull up.
But Julia is not the part of this. Kiana James actually
hands Jade a business card.
Want to be MVP out here.
She's like, yeah, if you want that title, just give me a call. I'll get you hooked up.
No, I don't think you have any power.
Yeah.
You ain't Paul Heyman or anything.
And then they leave, and Mi Chin pulls up. And she's like, can I get that card? I'm trying to talk to the glasses chick about getting a U.S. title match. She's got a kendo stick. And I'm like, what is this?
Even Jade was just like,
here you go.
What is it? What is happening? What are you doing?
They're trying to drum up some kind of hype for the SmackDown U.S. title, women's U.S. title, and
there's
again,
nothing.
You don't have the roster for it. Mm-mm. Not that every woman on the roster can't do it. It's just
everyone's in the wrong spots.
The SmackDown women's mid card is so much worse off than the Raw.
It's Mi Chin, Zelina Vega. That's
you took
it.
B-Fab and Candice LeRae
Now you have B-Fab and Candice LeRae both in the men's tag division.
Yeah.
Not the right call
just being
there.
Managers.
You fired Indy Hartwell.
Dang.
What an L.
Shout out Indy Hartwell.
She could have been a generational mid-carder.
Agreed.
And then friggin' Kiana James is just a manager. Yep. Whatever. Chelsea Green is doing way more important things because of how unprestigious that belt is.
Yes.
And then the Secret Hervits are both tag team stars. They're not going to fight for that belt singles.
Yep.
So there's nobody. You're just tossing around between the same three people.
Yeah. So let's
give freaking Nikki Cross a match at this point or something.
For real. She's in the faction. You got her on the payroll. Let her go after the women's.
She's another woman just stuck in the men's tag division.
Although I would hate if she did get
don't
put the belt on her.
They would give her
just
the
to
belt.
give the Wyatts another belt. So let's not do that.
Yeah.
But that was basically SmackDown in a nutshell. We already covered the main event.
Mello don't Miz.
Oh, yeah, Mello Miz had a backstage segment.
Mello don't Miz have reunited. Miz is playing Carmelo.
Being sneaky with it.
Yeah, Mello's trying to get a U.S. title shot, and Miz is like, nah, I got us a tag team match next week. Mm-hmm. Who are they going to fight? Who knows? Someone random. Andrade and Rey Fenix.
Yeah. And they'll lose.
Because it's Andrade and Mello.
Yeah.
You got to run it.
The beef, the generational beef.
You can't keep them away from each other.
Best of 7 series, bring it back.
Let's do best of 7 Andrade and Rey Fenix versus Mello don't Miz.
Yeah. Yeah, he's being sneaky because he tells Mello, I've already got the match. And then Aldis pulls up after Mello walks by. He's like, can I talk to you in your office real quick?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be shocked if they don't have a match.
No, they will. They'll get a match.
And then Mello's like, Miz, you said we had the match. And he's like, oh, Aldis moved.
But as far as Mello's aware, they're cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Mello don't Miz, even though he ghosted him for 4 or 5 months. They're cool.
He's like, nah, you were going to take me to the top of the card and then you disappeared.
Which realistically, I like them as a team.
But you don't need them as a team.
They could both easily be single stars.
You don't need them as a team on SmackDown.
They could be
unless it's literally just a short-term plan to give Mello something to do against Miz.
Agreed. Just to propel Mello further. But they don't need to be in this tag division. This tag division is too stacked. Not that Miz and Mello can't go.
It's not that they aren't a good potential for a team. It's just there is no need for them as a team.
No, not at all. But yeah, SmackDown was what it was. We can move forward to Raw. Do you want to start?
That was literally
SmackDown. Like after watching SmackDown, I felt like
nothing happened.
There was no substance really.
Well, according to Aleister Black, there's no such thing as good and evil.
Good point. Aleister did have a little vignette just talking about how he beat Damian. When someone pushes you, Damian, you push back. If they
push him off a cliff.
All right,
okay, Aleister.
All right, Aleister. Chill out, bud.
Sure.
But yeah, Raw was a little bit more impactful. We had a lot of big names getting involved in a big match at Clash in Paris.
Yes.
Finally announced.
Well, to start the show, CM Punk.
Punker.
Punker, basic punkonomics.
Basic punkonomics.
He came out, had a fine promo.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, it's CM Punk on Monday Night Raw. You're not gonna get crap.
How great is it to be alive on a Monday night or Monday night in Ontario? I think is where they were.
I don't remember.
That was his first words.
But yeah, he's like, oh, I should be more angry, but how am I supposed to be angry with y'all here?
But he did say a line where he says, "I'm more obsessed now than y'all thought I was obsessed with the title. I will be more obsessed now than I ever was." When in the beginning, I didn't think he was obsessed with the title at all. Nothing he did was really for the title. It was just side beats.
Just Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
But he said he was going to break Seth Rollins' legs.
Okay.
And then LA Knight comes out.
Yep.
We get some good beef here. LA Knight was like, dude, I don't want to have a problem with you.
I don't want problems.
We don't have a problem right now, but you got to figure out your spot, your place, and your time. You don't deal with Seth on my time.
Punk's like, your time? Well, I was expecting a thank you because if he'd hit that stomp on you, your career might be over. So you could have thanked me. And LA Knight's like, I was going to be the world
He was
champion.
like, you want me to say thank you? I'm going to say a different word in front of you.
Yeah,
something like that.
A different word in front of the you,
If you get what I'm saying.
mean. Yeah. Yeah, I like the little
You ain't on my
tension.
level.
Yeah, he said there are levels of this thing, and you're not on mine. Punk.
And he said, but I will give you a thank you or something like that. Because when I win the title, you could be my first successful defense.
He says, I'll do you two favors. One, I'll forget about last week. It didn't happen. Just remember your place and don't interfere in my business. Number two, when I beat Seth, I will give you the first title shot.
I will let you be my first successful defense.
Yeah. To which, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
I'm so tired of this.
Paul Heyman comes out, and I did like the line he said where, LA Knight, let me give you some advice. Don't get involved in the favor business. But then he starts crying.
13 years of your life and took away your OTC, your tribal chief. Paul, why do you care about that stuff?
He shouldn't. In his current character, he should not care about it at all.
Paul is being so weird. Why? Don't let him talk anymore. Just let him carry around the belt.
Take the mic privileges away
Just
from
let him
Paul.
carry around the belt.
Crazy.
Seth needs to be the talker because Paul is not cooking. Paul Heyman has fallen off so bad.
He was so great when he was with Roman. I don't know what happened. I truly don't. And he even did great storytelling when he was with Solo. And he was a crybaby then, but it worked for the story. Nothing he has done yet in the Vision as the Oracle has felt good or genuine, except for the heel turn of him joining Seth.
How did him being friends with CM Punk take away 15 years of his career if CM Punk wasn't there for any of those years?
Yeah.
He left. CM Punk wasn't
And Paul
there.
was still there.
And Paul was doing Brock Lesnar stuff completely unrelated and Roman Reigns stuff completely unrelated well before CM Punk ever even thought about coming back because he was in AEW.
Yep.
Like, it's so stupid. How does Paul have freaking...
Wrestlers have short-term memory loss.
He's not a wrestler.
He's in the wrestling business.
He's the one person who's supposed to be the best storyteller.
Which he very well is. This is just not.
Why is he upset about losing Roman? He betrayed Roman.
Yes.
Why is he upset about Punk owing favors to Punk, which he didn't owe a favor to Punk till a few months ago, but he's acting like he's owed favors to Punk for years when truly he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't. Nothing's happened.
It feels very like throw something at the wall and hope it sticks.
But it's
and not planned.
You know what it feels like?
Decisive.
It feels like when comic writers are writing a story. I will use a specific example.
Oh, here we go.
The Century.
Okay.
The Century had his own stuff going on. And then when Noel shows up to take over Earth, they act like the Century story that he had ongoing isn't happening. And he shows up in a completely different outfit and just gets ripped in half. And Century's not been brought back since.
Yeah.
It's something going completely against everything you were doing with a certain character.
Yes.
Like, everything you're doing with Paul, everything he says is just so against everything that's happened. It makes no sense.
I agree.
I don't know why I had to bring Century up. It's just what I thought of. But it's just so out of character. It's so wrong.
Paul called himself the GOAT. and he is in his role.
He called himself
But
the adorable Oracle too.
That was rough. But
Yeah,
I'm just
that was
saying,
terrible.
He truly is the GOAT in his role in the wrestling world. He's been a GOAT with many different hats on. This is just not, the vision has not been it. Everything else in the vision has worked for me. Braun and Bronson worked for me. Seth
Braun
works
Breaker
for me.
with the, what are you going to do? You're 47 and you're 40. Y'all are 100 combined.
Yeah.
That was fine. Why can't Braun be like that on a mic?
On a mic, yeah. On a mic, just be...
On a mic, I'm Braun Breaker.
I'm the next guy because
I'm
I'm
the
Braun
new
Breaker.
big dog.
Yeah.
And I'll spear you.
Braun's boring on a mic for sure, but the three
Bronson
wrestlers,
Reed has to get freaking vignettes because Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns solo feud now,
Yeah.
I guess, for the Shula
For the
Fala.
Shula Fala.
Does the Shula Fala stink?
Probably not. I'm assuming Roman wears a brand new pair of J's every time he wrestles.
It'd be funny if they were like very used.
Yeah. Just the three do it. Paul has yet, aside from the turn to help
do
Seth,
anything.
he's yet to do anything.
What
to
does he
propel
do?
it. Well, he made a match with LA Knight and Punk versus the Braun Brawns, which I like that that's become the new way to refer to them.
It shouldn't be it.
I
But
like
what
it.
else would you call them?
So-
No one wants to say Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
Yeah, they are the Braun Brawns. LA Knight starts cutting a promo back at Paul.
And then CM Punk just says, "No, I'm tired of the talking. We accept." And he's like, "You don't get to talk for me.
LA Knight's like,
we
"You don't speak
accept
for me. We accept." Yeah, I like how they had the little one-upsmanship right there. So they announced that that'll be the main. Well, they don't say it's the main event, but later tonight,
Just
we'll get
coasting
that.
through to that to continue through the story. 2 backstage segments involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
You had Seth hyping up his group, and he was like, "You know what? Y'all got this so much. I don't even need to be here. I'm just leaving."
Well,
which I didn't even think he was there because he didn't come out.
Yeah,
in the
he didn't
beginning
come
of the
out
night.
initially, and I like how he's like, I thought I had a punk problem, but he's got a LA Knight problem. LA Knight's got a Punk problem. I'm Scott. They've got a Braun problem,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm Scott's free. I'm gonna hit the jet. Y'all boys got it. I'm leaving this dump of a town.
Yep.
And then he's like, Oracle, hit me up. I got the Wi-Fi on the jet. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The other important segment going into the main event is Jey Uso's back.
Yeet.
He was like, "I had family issues. I couldn't be here last week. I was very disappointed about that. But now I'm back, coming for you, Seth Rollins." Good.
Here for
Good
it.
job, Jay.
LA Knight pulls up, and he's like,
Get in the back of the
starts
line.
with
Yeah.
me. And Jay says, back of the line, front of the line, middle of the line. I don't care. I'm going to get the title. Yeet. Welcome to Raw, Oos. Yeet. Which I'm assuming was the official
Yeah, you're on
announcement
the
that
show.
LA Knight is on Raw now. So yeah, Jay came back, which was exciting because I like Jay. And it was very odd that he didn't save Roman last week. So giving a little explanation about his handling family business. I like that. But all the 2 backstage segments roll into
Your main event.
our main event.
Fine match. Braun Brawns versus LA Knight and CM Punk. Probably, it was a fun match.
Yeah. I like that LA Knight and Punk used a lot of teamwork in the beginning. Constant tag outs, constant keeping it.
Both teams were acting more like tag teams than themselves as single stars, which is
Agreed.
what I like to see.
Yes.
I like to see it that if you're going to keep Braun Brawns in tag matches, you're going to actually have them be a tag team like this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, CM Punk and LA Knight, one's 47, one's 40. They've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
They have enough common knowledge to think, oh, we should have some actual tag team game plan going into this match instead of just being singles guys.
Yep. I like that they were billing Bronson Reed where he couldn't be sent over the top rope.
Yeah.
They sent Braun Breaker out, and then he's just laying on the ground while Punk keeps trying to clothesline him out.
Punk tries to get him out like twice, and then LA Knight tries to get him out,
LA
and
Knight's
then they
like,
have to
"Tag me
team
in."
up to
Yeah.
get it.
He had to hit the double clothesline to send him out.
Yeah, I really enjoyed seeing them as a team, honestly.
Yeah, it was a solid match. Probably my favorite match of the week, realistically.
That
And then-
or another one for me, but
Gotcha. Then they end up getting to the point where Punk hits the elbow off the top to Braun. Yeah, Braun Breaker, I'm pretty sure. Calls for the GTS. And then he's holding the GTS for a couple of seconds, and Seth Rollins from behind.
the millionth DQ this week.
A lot of DQs. Seth jumps Punk. Brawns get involved. They start beating them all down. And then we get Jey Uso coming out with a steel chair. He drops Braun in the entryway, gets in the ring. beats or fights off. He hits Bronson, I think, with a steel chair, but Bronson slaps it out of the way or something like that. Ends up fighting Bronson for a little bit, gets him out the ring.
Seth runs away. And then
Seth ran
retreats.
away. Bronson retreats. They're all standing there. Seth's like, "Oh, come on, guys, let's leave, whatever." And Pierce comes out, which Pierce was very active on this episode.
Very.
He had a lot going on.
I think he said one time his all-time most segments on a Raw was like 11. I didn't count. There's a chance he beat it.
He beat it. Pierce comes out and announces that this is the perfect opportunity to set up your first title defense, Seth. So
not first title defense, but your title defense at Clash in Paris.
It'll be Seth versus LA versus CM Punk versus Jey Uso.
I have no complaints. This is just fun booking.
Yeah, I'm with it. Again,
everything going right on Raw is what's going wrong on SmackDown.
Yes, and that title is...
You see that you have all these people, they want the belt, you can throw them against it, and then they can get singles matches afterwards.
Absolutely.
Going on. There's more people, not them, that can also get matches. There's no issue here.
Nope.
This better main event, dude. Do not let Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre main event over Seth versus Jay versus Punk versus LA.
I agree with you. But the question is, does WWE agree with you? They've agreed with you on the terms of you messaging them about Pete Dunne. They've agreed with you. Who else did you message about?
Tyler Bate.
Julia. So they've listened. Maybe you need to send them a message.
It's only recent messages. Like when Von Wagner got fired, I said, bring back Von Wagner. We want Wagner. No response. No response.
But
I think once I told them that Finn Balor didn't have to lose every match, and he kept losing.
Yeah. I agree with you. They should main event. We'll see how the build continues to go. I think no matter what, they could literally do like one more segment in the next 2 weeks.
I'm fine with it. This has had enough build.
This match will still have way more hype going into it than...
Because Jay and Roman have had beef with the Brawns. Mm-hmm. CM Punk has forever beef with Seth and just got cashed in on. And LA Knight's been feuding with Seth since Money in the Bank.
Yep.
This is all good. I'm here for it.
So after the match is announced, LA Knight and Punk get into it in the ring. And Jay goes to break them up like, hey, guys, come on, we don't need to do this. To which the Vision gets back in the ring, lays the smackdown. Show ends with...
Seth stomps every single person.
Yep. Seth stomped all three of them, tsunami to Jey Uso, and a spear to LA Knight. So the only one that was only touched by Seth was Punk.
But Seth also had his foot on Punk's neck or something while everything was happening.
Yeah, he was holding him back. I saw a lot of people complaining about it in terms of basically every Raw is ending with the Vision beating somebody down.
Why is that a problem?
I have no problem with it.
Every Raw is ending with your top faction being strong. But was it an issue when every SmackDown ended with the Bloodline being strong?
Not my opinion.
Now, the only problem I have is that it's DQs to end the matches, whereas the Bloodline would just win.
We should have wins,
but
losses.
I can see why it's a hard time for them to let Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed beat CM Punk on a weekly basis.
Absolutely.
If the match was like Jay and Sammy versus Bronze, I see them letting Bronze win.
Yes.
But when you have CM Punk in the match or something, it can be harder, especially when you're trying to build momentum for these people to actually get a title match. Mm-hmm. You don't want the Bronze to lose. You don't want the other team to lose. DQ.
Yeah.
Cop-out pick, but
it's a cop-out pick.
Fine.
It just doesn't need to be used every time. We don't need DQ.
It's fine because you got a solid 5 minutes of TV after it.
Yeah. Agreed. Or they need to even take a little of inspiration from the Bloodline and maybe have more outside interference from Seth, or let Seth tag with one or the other. Let the other one interfere and not get caught, leading to a victory, rather than just, it's a DQ,
I
beat
hope,
down, move on.
As a random match in this, we end up running LA, Punk, and Jay versus the Vision, so that you can get that, oh my god, all three of these people hate each other, and then the Vision just wins.
Yes. I can agree with that. But yeah, I liked the ending to Raw personally. I saw a little bit of flack on it from the internet.
I was completely fine with it.
I was fine with it. We also had Dom and El Grande Americano.
El Grande showed up in the Judgment Day Playhouse, Funhouse, Treehouse.
They teamed against AJ and Dragon Lee.
That might have been my favorite match of the night, just because there's
Really good
nothing to
match.
complain about.
Yeah, it was a good match.
The ending was creative. El Grande goes to put the metal disc in his mask.
Gets kicked by
AJ hits
AJ.
him,
Yeah.
drops it. Dom grabs his mask, puts it on, puts the plate in it, and they'd already set up that the ref wouldn't be confused because Dom started wrestling in the mask earlier in the match.
Yeah, randomly in
Just
the match, he
randomly.
put it on.
He's the king of the luchadors, so he just starts throwing on his mask.
Which I like that the moment he put his mask on, he got in the ring and tried to take Dragon Lee's mask off. And Michael Cole's like, he's supposed to be king of the luchadors. Why is he disrespecting the luchadors? And Corey Graves like, he rules with an iron fist, Cole. I like it. But yeah, I like the metal plate spot with Dom using
and Dom
it.
headbutt
AJ.
AJ, and then El Grande Americano
Roll-up
pins
pin.
AJ Styles.
And before the match, when El Grande was in the clubhouse, Finn was like, Dom, can we talk in private real quick? And he's like, what are you doing? This guy don't need to be here. And he's like, I'm using him for the AAA pay-per-view. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Are we going to see one of those two people become the AAA Mega Champion? That would be insane.
I find it very hard to believe it would be El Grande.
But they just let El Grande get a pin on AJ Styles.
Yes.
And you could think, oh, Dom's using him. And then he ends up pinning
ends up-
Dom.
Yes, but that is way too much fueling a WWE story for AAA's belt.
Yes.
That's the
I
problem I
agree.
have with it.
But
it'd be awesome.
it's a fatal four-way, and 3 of the guys are in WWE.
Agreed.
And yet again, I only think they
But-
gave Vikingo the belt again because Worlds Collide was coming up, and they didn't want Alberto Del Rio as the champ on WWE product.
I wouldn't mind Dom winning, and I wouldn't mind
Dom, if you're taking off Vikingo, Dom is the obvious good
Yes.
choice.
I wouldn't mind Vikingo retaining. I wouldn't hate Dragon Lee.
But it wouldn't do anything on the WWE side of things. It would be
No.
Dragon Lee just having a stint in
But-
AAA.
You have, except for the past couple weeks, done nothing with Dragon Lee anyway. Since his
Yeah.
first run on SmackDown, where he popped off for like a month and a half,
He went down, won the North American title,
North
came
American-
back up. Nothing.
That was it.
He beat
Done.
Dom for the North American.
Destroyed
And
any
lost to
momentum
Ova.
you had with him. So I wouldn't hate him being a full-time representative in AAA of the main roster of WWE. Wouldn't hate it. Don't see it happening, but I wouldn't hate it.
He's the least likely, I'd say. El Grande, it would purely be for extreme, not heat, because people don't
But-
hate El Grande Americano.
No, but at the end of the day, you're taking a brand,
but
whatever you wanna call
theoretical
it.
yeet,
Yeet.
heat. Oh my god, I'm brain dead.
Theoretical yeet. I see what you're saying. I just say, in my mind,
I'm not saying it's got more than a 10-15% chance of happening.
yeah, no.
but-
I'm just saying, like, El Grande.
Whereas like Vikingo has like a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning.
El Grande to some is
A
a
mockery.
wrestler who's been there for forever.
Oh yes.
And then El Grande to others is a complete stupid gimmick joke, whatever you want to call
And then
it.
El Grande to some is Chad Gable.
Where did that come from? Some to Ludwig Kaiser, they chanted his name during the match.
Why do
Wasn't
you
even
keep
there.
bringing up Ludwig?
Just saying. Because there's a piece of the wrestling population that sees it as a joke, it would be a horrible decision to put the belt on him for another brand. Because if the AAA fans think he's a joke and they put the belt on him, oh, it could be catastrophic.
yeah.
But it would be cool to see, but I don't think it's happening. But
Where
yeah,
was El Grande Dos and El Grande Trace?
didn't need them.
Didn't need them.
Needed El
but where are
Grande
they?
and the King of the Luchadors.
I want to know more of them. I want to know more about what's up
They'll
with
probably
them.
get involved at
what their names
Triple
are,
Mania.
what they wrestle in.
which is this Saturday.
Yeah. On YouTube. WWE
Yeah.
YouTube.
WWE YouTube. But yeah, I like that they got the win. Dom and El Grande.
Crazy pick letting El Grande
Agreed.
pin the one person who's not in the triple threat.
Yeah.
But
But it made sense because he's the one guy not in the triple threat for him to lose. I figured Dom would have pinned him.
I
but-
figured AJ was going to pin Dom in that match. Or Dragon Lee was going to pin El Grande. But El Grande's never been pinned. El Grande's never lost a match to a luchador. So he
yeah,
can't
he
win,
can't
lose
lose that match. Oh,
This is going to be his first.
First, yeah.
If he loses.
we also had Sammy versus Rusev. We had the earlier in the day conversation with Sammy.
Sammy
and
asked
Pierce.
Sheamus as a friend, don't come out during the match.
Well, he asked Pierce about his world title shot. And Pierce was like, I can't do nothing for you right now.
I got a lot going on.
Get past Rusev.
And then we'll talk next week.
We'll talk next week. Sammy's like, all right, cool.
Sammy technically beat him by DQ.
Yes. But Sheamus pulls up and he's like, what's up? I'm ready to beat Rusev down. And he's like, Pierce is like, don't get involved. I can't have last week happen again. Sammy's like, I'm asking you as a friend, like you were saying. Leave it to me tonight. And Sheamus is like, well, as soon as that bell rings, Rusev's mine. And he wasn't lying. Because, as we talked about earlier with SmackDown, the MFT dropped Sammy during the match.
Literally just giving Sammy side quests.
Yeah, I mean, the match was what it was. It was Sammy getting beat up by Rusev the whole match. Sammy finally gets that spark of energy. He's about to hit the haluva kick. MFT yank him out the ring. They start beating him down. Rusev's just standing around at ringside like...
What else is he supposed to do?
Okay, cool. Sheamus out the crowd with a nasty knee to Rusev. Just starts beating him down. They take it out in the crowd. They're fighting. Pierce is about to explode at this point.
The most hectic Pierce segment ever happened right after that.
Yeah, coming back from
Pierce
I think.
is escorting the MFT out of the building
while on the phone,
yelling at Nick Aldis. And then a ref comes up and he's like, we separated Sheamus and Rusev. And he was like, make sure.
Yeah.
Because y'all said that last week.
Uh-huh.
And then the ref runs away. And then the New Day and Grayson Waller pull up.
Lord. With a Penta problem. Penta deserves to be punished. You know how much Xavier Woods' hat cost? $12,000.
No, Kofi Kingston kept saying, where did I write this down? When in the show did this happen?
It happened right after the Sammy match.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Kofi literally just kept saying, Penta must be stopped. Penta must be stopped. Grayson Waller said, you should give him you should suspend him. Mm-hmm. You should give him a fine. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't be allowed to wear hats.
Yeah.
And Xavier was like, he tried to decapitate me with my $12,000 hat.
And Pierce, being beyond annoyed at this point, says, next week you can handle
If Penta. You care about the sombrero so much,
the sombrero.
You can face Penta next week.
And that's it.
They're like, that's not what we want at all.
Don't follow me. I have stuff to handle.
It's a hat, not a sombrero.
Yeah. So next week we're getting Xavier Penta. I'm assuming because he directed it Xavier. It's Xavier Penta. Yeah, I like how much Pierce was involved in this episode. It was fun to...
Pierce is legitimately such a good GM.
Great GM.
I feel like people just don't really care about him or act like he's not a thing.
Yeah.
He is so good.
So
he's
impactful.
Such a better GM than Nick Aldis.
Yes, because Aldis needs to be around.
Aldis isn't a charismatic GM.
No.
He plays the part of a general manager too good. Adam Pearce is so good because his show is so out of whack. And the whole show is him just raging.
Yeah, because the complete mirror effect. You've got Aldis talking about, I will get this tag division under, locked down, which you're not. And then Pierce is just, I can't control any of you. So you want a match? Here you go. You want a match? You got it.
Or he's, you better go get your freaking medical test right now, or else we're not going to have a conversation like this next time.
Yeah.
And you will not be seeing that belt again.
Yeah, I like Pierce's style.
He's like a dad who has like 11 kids and genuinely cannot deal with them.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know how you felt about this match, but me personally, Io Sky Roxanne,
stinker. Faced Roxanne. Because Naomi's out. Yes. We don't know what's up with her. You think she's pregnant.
Possibly.
She could have just gotten injured.
Possibly.
Could have been travel issues. Possibly. And they didn't say that. I don't know. Stephanie saying you're not the only one who was promised a title match makes you think that Naomi's going to be out for longer, which sucks.
Yes.
Unless she's pregnant, then it's
good
suck.
for her. That's why that's where the pregnancy theory came from. But yes, because she talked about wanting to have a kid soon.
Yeah.
Then
Io hit a really fun promo in the back where she was like, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, I like how she smiles at the end of her promos now.
She fought Roxanne. This match was about...
Before the match,
5 minutes too long.
Wanted to come out with her. And Io says, thanks, but no thanks. I'll handle this on my own. Which didn't happen. I had a big problem with this. I had a lot of problems with this match. One, Io, for the first time in a very long time, was sloppy in ring. She had a lot of flubs, a lot of botches.
Who is she against?
I'm not going to disagree with that, but I'm just saying, like, even Io, it almost felt like instead of trying to wrestle the match to perfection, she was more concerned with popping the crowd. Yeah, Roxanne.
It's a scary spot to get to when you're a good wrestler. You're too busy worrying about the crowd.
Yes, Roxanne was way too dominant throughout this match.
Roxanne should have not be dominating Io Sky.
Not at all. She is, as of right now, brand new. And I'm sick and tired of hearing Michael Cole say she's had a phenomenal 2025.
No, she's not. I'm pretty sure she has the most losses on the roster.
She was the longest woman ever in the Royal Rumble, which...
Good for you.
Good for you. I don't care. She won tag titles. She didn't win tag titles. She defended tag titles.
She was the longest person ever in the Royal Rumble and didn't win.
Yeah. So it literally doesn't matter.
She got given tag titles. She lost Elimination Chamber. She's lost about 1 million times. She lost her NXT Women's title. This has not been a good year.
It's not been. She got moved to
It's
the main
not
roster.
impressive.
That's it. But she should not be going... I'm not saying she can't go toe-to-toe. Every wrestler on the roster can go toe-to-toe with every wrestler.
Roxanne Perez has her fans, but if I were unbiasedly like power scaling it, she is like the absolute bottom of the Raw women's division.
Raw? Absolutely.
Like literally, SmackDown, she's
I will give
above Meechin, she's above Kiana James.
I will give Roxanne a one spot over Maxine.
Yes.
And that is it.
Maxine Dupree's below her.
Yes.
Literally.
She's bottom
no one
tier
else.
On Raw.
Either you're less important, but you can absolutely out wrestle her, or you're on par or better because most people are better in ring than Roxanne Perez, and you're just way more important.
Yes.
Like, she's so bottom of the barrel.
I agree. She should not be dominating Io at any point in the match.
Literally.
Io should be dog walking her.
She's literally only gets what she gets because Booker T is
Io quite
advocating for her
literally
backstage.
Has been either your world champ or in the world title picture for the past year.
2 years.
Okay.
3 years.
Okay. Keep going.
Ever since she won Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Roxanne has not been anywhere close to
Roxanne's warranted literally nothing.
that. Yeah. She should not be going toe-to-toe with Io
The
like
best
that.
thing to do for her was letting her be a tag team champ with Raquel, who could
Yes.
carry her.
Yes.
And you
Show her the main roster ropes.
You got
No
rid of
different
that.
than Bianca and Jade. But
I don't understand why they're investing so much into Roxanne Perez. There's just way better investments.
there are to our eyes, but to their eyes, that's who they want. So, match ends with Kabuki's coming out, getting on the ring to hold Roxanne for Io to be able to hit, and then as you're holding her, Roxanne can just slip out of your hands, and Io gets pushed. And it was stupid. It was bad.
And then
This
Io gets
match
rolled up
was
and pinned by Roxanne.
horrible. One of the only, like, this might be the only time I've ever seen Io in a match and wanted to turn it off. But the match ends. Roxanne rolls up Io. No business beating Io. Furthering that story, Io is backstage, Kabuki Warriors talking, and she's like, what happened out there tonight? That shouldn't have happened. Asuka gets mad, shoves Io, and
then
walks
Kairi
off.
Sane just looks terrified.
She's like, it just slowly walks after Asuka, to which Rhea pulls up, and she's like, can you actually trust them? And
Rhea sees her after.
yeah.
Rhea's
After
like,
Asuka,
I know you would have
pushed her
won
on
that
it.
match.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Roxanne can't beat
Roxanne
you.
can't beat you. Yeah. you
Because
got Rhea
Roxanne
Ripley
knows
saying,
she can't beat me, and she's not even going to try.
Yeah. Rhea pulls up and she's like, can you trust them? And Io's like, I know what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it. Stay out of
Why
this.
are we getting this story, for one? Two, I don't know why she's upset at Rhea. Rhea's fully in the right here.
Yeah.
And three, please do not, if you're going for an Asuka heel turn, whatever, do not turn Kairi Sane heel for the love of God. Please. You were finally doing something
agree with
her.
that.
And if you're going to put her back with Asuka, make Asuka heel, who's a good heel, and then make her heel, that's such a bad decision.
I agree.
Kairi Sane can only be face.
I
Only.
agree. I will never disagree with that.
Really hope that's not where we're going with this.
I
Like damage control's over. Let them all
Let them
be
all go
separate.
separate.
All of them.
I agree. I don't hate the Kabuki Warriors as a team, but let them be separate.
But if you're gonna make Asuka heel, just don't let Kairi Sane go near her.
I agree. Let Io pull her to the light. and let Asuka go off into the darkness.
And then let them all be separate.
What I want to say is this segment didn't make sense to me, knowing that Naomi may possibly be out for a while, because you don't need Io involved with a Kabuki Warrior storyline with Rhea trying to put her nose into the business, all while there's a big question mark around the women's world title.
So here's the question. What are they doing if the women's title is getting vacated? Stephanie Vaquer is going to be in whatever match crowns the champ.
Yeah.
And it will probably be at Clash in Paris.
I guess you do a fatal 4-way the night before or the Raw before. I don't know. You're running out of time. You've got 2 weeks.
It's going to be Stephanie. Do you throw in Rhea, Io, and then Roxanne because she beat Io? Do you do Stephanie versus Roxanne? Because that would be atrocious.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Do you do Stephanie versus Io, the last champ before, and the other person who had a guaranteed title match? Do you give Stephanie the belt?
Maybe you don't. Yeah, maybe you don't have a champ crowned before Paris. Maybe it is you were promised a match. You were promised a match. Y'all fight each other. Winner gets the belt.
No, I'm not saying you crown a champ before Paris. I'm saying like the.
I thought you were saying crown it.
You would be crowning a champ in Paris.
Okay.
What is the match they would run for that?
I would say Io Stephanie.
But Io just got pinned by Roxanne Perez.
I don't disagree.
How can you realistically put her in a world title match?
Short-term memory loss.
No, because this has got to be something. If Roxanne and Raquel are going to leave the tag division, this has to be something. I wouldn't have any issue with this if it was Raquel.
That's valid. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I hope it's nothing. Unless it is pregnancy. I hope it's nothing.
Unless you take everybody.
Everyone.
Battle Royal. Like they did when Rhea got hurt.
I don't hate it.
And then you let Natalya win it.
The boat. Speaking of, we had the final match we need to cover. Maxine Dupree getting a shot at the women's IC title against Becky
I'll say
Lynch.
good for you, Maxine. You did it. It was fine. It was fine.
The one thing I wanted to say, because realistically the match was nothing, but the one thing I
thought it wasn't going to be a title match, because when they announced, like last week, Becky was like, I'm going to fight you. They never said it was for the belt at all.
When they were doing, I believe it was the Battle Royal, possibly for Rhea's injury, where like every woman was in it. Becky backstage talked to Maxine and was like, is this your first title match? And she was like, uh-huh. She said, go out there, show the world why you deserve it. So it was cool that she was finally fighting Becky for her first singles title match, but completely as you expect it, it's 8 minutes of Maxine getting killed, Maxine getting her 1 minute of offense in where the crowd goes crazy, and then she just immediately taps out to the armbar.
It's fine. Becky attacked Punk's Natty after.
Yeah, I like it. We're getting some Natty.
Let her defend against
beef.
Natty, and then beat Natty, and then Nikki at Paris or somewhere else. I don't know if you want to.
She doesn't even have to. I mean, she like might fight Natty in a one-on-one, just regular match, but she doesn't.
Let it be a title defense. If this was supposed to be a regular match, and they just there's a chance they made it a title match because you knew you were canceling your women's title match.
Yeah,
because yet again I don't remember this being announced as a title match at all.
I don't remember.
But like, there's no reason for her to not defend against Natalya.
Just rack up on title defenses. Just another thing for Becky to brag about.
I mean, you're not going to get a big Natalya feud with Becky going into a pay-per-view most likely or anything like that. Yeah. So it would just be a defense on Raw.
I wouldn't hate it if they did.
No, but it's not going to happen.
The one thing I liked in the actual match was just Becky going, get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. You don't deserve to be here. Get out of my ring.
Yep.
And Cole's like, you invited her to the ring because Becky literally chose Maxine to fight. But yeah, it was an easy Becky dub. Becky's the GOAT. I'm sure she enjoyed doing it with Maxine, but I really wish at some point in time all this training and hard work backstage was showing, and we actually let Maxine wrestle and not just.
I wish you would show the training like as vignettes.
Yeah, let's not just have it as 8 minutes of getting destroyed with 1 minute of offense. Let her actually have a wrestling match back and forth.
Yeah.
But that covered Raw.
What's our time
that
at?
Covered SmackDown, 1 hour and 4 minutes.
Bronson Reed, I already mentioned it slightly, but he's beefing with Roman. He said, acknowledge your tribal thief.
You tribal thief.
Oh, no. Lyra and Bailey.
Forgot about that.
Bailey has given up on life.
Like it.
And then there's a weird psycho laugh.
That
We're getting crazy
weird-
Bailey.
Yeah.
We're
Where
getting
it's
crazy
like
Bailey.
the camera like kind of bubbled out on her face and then it went black and it's just a crazy laugh. And then Lyra's like, it's not my fault. I stand by what I said.
Lyra's
fault.
like, Lyra feels guilty, but she doesn't
can't
want to feel guilty
accept
because
it.
she's got to
Yeah.
stick to what she said.
Yeah.
Crazy Bailey.
Yeah. Crazy Bailey would be cool. I totally
I'm a
forgot about that.
psycho.
Sharp.
No, it's not.
Lyra, Bailey, we need the feud to continue.
But now that there's no belt, there's no rush. It's fine.
No, but I mean, like, we need Crazy Bailey to drop Lyra for no reason.
Or
Other than she's
Crazy Bailey to act like they're best friends.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
And then drop her, and then the next week act like they're best friends.
That'd be cool.
Like, I want her to be the most delusional. Like, I want her on Paul Heyman levels.
That'd be awesome. I don't think they're going to do it, but that'd be awesome. Yeah. That was Raw.
Yeah.
That was SmackDown.
Yeah.
Back to the roots.
Triple
I enjoyed
Mania.
Raw more than SmackDown. Yes, Triple Mania on Saturday. Give me your
Title defense for the one main event match of Triple Mania. We put a quick on the line one matcher.
I'll take Dragon League.
All right. I'll take Dominic Mysterio.
Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Predictions championship
Predictions
defense.
champ, one match. All
There's
on the
other
line.
matches on Triple Mania.
No, we're just doing
but
the
we're
one
just
match.
defending for that match.
Give me Wrestler of the Week, Match of the Week.
I'm gonna need to think on that.
All right. I will go ahead and do mine then. I've got Match of the Week being the Braun Brawns versus Punk and LA Knight. And Wrestler of the Week, I will give to probably LA Knight. Making his Raw debut. Not really,
Yeah.
but his first official Raw as a roster member. Being involved in the opening segment, final match, getting a title shot, backstage segment with Jay. He was all over the show. Can I give it to a general manager? Because I would give it to Pierce.
Yes, you
All
can.
right.
You can give it to Adam Pearce.
LA Knight, sorry. It's Adam Pearce.
Match of the week, I'll go with the AJ and Dragon Lee.
Valid.
Because I have no complaints with it.
Yeah, it was a good match.
And wrestler of the week.
Crazy Bailey.
No. No, Crazy Bailey didn't earn that. I'll give it to Adam Pearce.
What a goat. What a goat.
I have no one. I genuinely can't come up with a better
It was
answer.
just a stagnant SmackDown.
No one
and
person's
stood
even
out.
for Raw. No one person sticking out above someone else that they were involved
yeah.
with in a story.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah, Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce was the highlight of Raw for me. But yeah, I think that's it. Anything else to add? Take it home. Cool. Thank you for tuning into the Heel Tactics podcast. This is episode number 10, the big 1-0.
The Ty Dillinger episode.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Join
us on the pod.
Join us on the pod,
Even though
Ty
you're-
Dillinger.
You're in NXT, and that's not your name.
It's not his name
but
anymore.
Join us.
We appreciate anyone who listens, watches, follows us on socials, subscribes to YouTube. We're on Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, and
iHeartRadio.
There we go.
Cue my line.
Yep, we've got the-
Please hit my music.
We've got the pod as just like a audio only on those. We've got the main channel here with the video form. We've got stuff coming out on social media basically every day. We're just trying
If TikTok decides to cooperate that day, TikTok activity is weird because sometimes the app doesn't work.
yeah. But we're trying to keep content pumping out for everybody. But yeah, next week should be just another Raw SmackDown. We'll probably talk a little about Triple Mania because it's a Saturday. And other than that,
At least the main event will get talked about.
yeah, looking forward to watching it. Looking forward to watching Raw and SmackDown. And
There's also Judgment Day versus Logan Vice,
tag champs.
Mystery
We're going
Iguana,
down.
and someone else. I think it's Raquel, Finn, and JD versus
Yeah, it's a mixed gender tag.
mixed gender 6 person.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, we'll be watching Triple Mania. We'll watch Raw. We'll watch SmackDown. We'll be seeing you on the next episode, number 11. And We hope you have a good day, good night, good morning, whenever you're watching, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.